it is, 2011, and it's already May 1st. This is our first smallmouth trip of the year. We got screwed huge by the weather. It's been really late. We had snow. Last year by this time we had a couple hundred smallmouth in the boat already. We were fishing in March. Now it's been really cold, so this will be our first day out. We had warm weather yesterday, so that should get the fish moving up really quick. It's supposed to be fairly warm today, even though we're going to get thunder showers again. So hopefully the fish will be moving up shallow. We should be able to get some big fish. We didn't get much sleep. It's 6 a.m. now. We've been on the road for 2.5 hours already. We had a stinking UFC fight last night. Kuzvis was up till 3:30 at work. The big 129 fight was last night. And of course I couldn't sleep because I kept texting trying to find out who was winning the fights. So it's going to be a long, tiring day, but we're going to hammer some big smallmouth.
There you go. Nice smallmouth. Just starting to feed up. Get ready to spool. And that water is cold. Holy crap.
49 degrees.
Yeah, 49 degrees.
He just came off that little lip over there? Right?
Yeah, just a little lip there. Just came up from 7 to 5 feet of water, and you know, it's just finding those little key spots, something different along this straight stretch that we've been fishing. And you know, you just had a little bit of shallow water come on a little bit further out, and boom, there you go, nice fish. As you can see, we're out here fishing, and it's been a brutal day. This is actually our first trip of the year. It's early, well, not early spring. This is actually in May now. Last year we were out a month earlier. You know, nicer weather, lots of warm days. This year, exact opposite. Cold, rain. We even had snow in mid-April. So the fishing season is back at least 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month this year. You know, first day out, trying to find fish, and as you can see, the weather is horrible again today. We're out here, it's just brutal. Cold, windy, rain, water temperatures fluctuating up and down. We had some buddies that were out here yesterday. Water temperature was easily 7-8 degrees warmer than it is today. So, you know, these are the challenges that you have out on the water. You can't pick the days necessarily. We all work for a living, so we got to go out when we can go out. Today was the day that we had. We got no sleep. I think we pulled off maybe 3 hours between the three of us last night. So this is what we have. Locating fish, you got to figure it out. It's that balance between trying to find fish, fishing slowly yet efficiently so that you're covering water. You can't, you know, we're on this lake. It's not a huge lake, but it's not a small lake by any means. You can spend 5, 6, 7 hours in an area and never see a fish. So you got to be able to move around. This stretch of shoreline that we chose here, it's got some rock, it's got some weed. Oh, anyway. It's got some rock, it's got some weed. So what we do is we kind of move the boat along, fishing slowly yet efficiently, moving the trolling motor, making casts, key casts, and looking at what we're fishing at. And what we found here is we found this little bit of a rock pile that just jutted out a little bit. That's all it was. It's a straight shoreline, and then we had a little rock that comes out a little further than it does anywhere else, and boom, that's where we're getting the fish. So, you know, we went over it, come back again, let's see if we can get another one. We're looking for concentrations of fish. You know, you can catch a fish, but if you go over it and keep moving, you might miss a pot of fish. So let's see if we actually have a pot of fish. Crazy conditions that we're in. It's about slowing it down. Got to cover water, but at the same time, you got to fish slow. Fish aren't just going to hit everything. They're not going to move around. They're pretty slow, cold water creatures, or sorry, cold-blooded creatures is what I'm trying to say. So it's cold water conditions. We're talking 49 degrees. And we got one right here. I'll explain in a sec. Let's get this fish in. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish, nice fish.
Again.
So really the gist of this is that we had caught a fish in this area, found this little rock crib that had come out a little bit, nice fish. And And then we came back in the area and weren't even here for 2 minutes and we got another fish. Nice smallmouth too.
And that's right behind you.
That's right behind me, sure it is. I will net this fish. Generally I jump in the water after them, but whatever. It's a little cold. Look at that fish. That's a beauty.
Especially today.
Let's get a look at this guy. Woo! Look at that guy. That's a beauty, man. Nice.
Some hair jig. Henry Vandelar.
This is a secret. We don't even talk about this. Look at that. Stuck him right in the nose. He wasn't going anywhere. That's a 5.
Beautiful.
That's a beauty. And these are the results you get. Just fishing slow, really paying attention to what you're fishing. And we found this little rock pile, like I said, turned around, and then it's too windy to talk, so no one really understands what the heck I'm saying. I might as well say whatever. Anyways, that's your result right there. Beautiful fish.
I already know.
It's a little calmer back in this little bay here, so I'll just run down the shoreline.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Just drift with the wind.
Maybe we can get a burger and a coffee too.
I'm throwing this stupid little skinny hair jig.
Yeah.
Cold weather. A lot of times they'll eat this. I don't know what they think it is. It looks ugly and nasty. It still catches fish. Sometimes better than a jerkbait. Come on. I bet you $10 a hair jig catches a fish before the jerkbait.
Okay, you're on.
Yeah?
How about a weed?
It's gotta be a bass, no stinking perch.
And it's funny how paying attention to detail makes such a difference. You know, Henry has been catching them on this little black hair jig, and sure, I could pick up a hair jig and throw it too, and you know, I could catch some fish, and that's great. But I wanted to see if maybe it's a color thing or whatever. So I found a really dark jerkbait that I had in my box for just in case it's such an emergency, and end up picking up a couple of fish as well. Just weed. But you know, pay attention to what is going on around you. It makes a big difference. And if all else fails, then get off the water and grab a beer somewhere.
Yeah, when are we doing that, by the way?
Yeah, exactly. I just had a couple of perch. Does that count as anything? That's what I was thinking.
You get nothing for a walleye. Oh, fish on.
There we go.
Another $10.
Catfish.
Be a largemouth. Be a largemouth. Come on.
Catfish. Catfish doesn't count.
Oh no. It is a catfish. You stupid catfish. Every time we bet. Oh, and I snagged him to boot.
Oh,
that's embarrassing. Oh my god. You're embarrassing. I'll go there.
boy, Alex, that's an awesome fish. Guys, this is the result of just being patient on days where, you know, the weather may not be particularly working in your favor. We stuck it out, and this is what you get.
Let me get this guy back.
Nice fish, Alex. That's a beauty.
There you go.
Nice. Good job, man.
Good work.
Early season can be great, but nasty weather will make things tough. Fishing slow and giving lots of pauses to your presentation is usually the key. Hey, we only caught 7 fish all day, but they were all good ones. Don't let Mother Nature keep you from getting out on the water. Good luck, see you out there.